I'm gonna climb.
Get down.
No.
Get down.
No.
You're gonna fall in and you're gonna break the camera. Get down.
This is amazing.
I always like to take you to a nice outdoors place.
Yeah, you do.
And I'll be honest, I'm probably the laziest one out of Goat. I don't want to just walk along with you. Like Hannah Waters has got it down to a T where she can walk and talk.
Can you walk and talk?
Not really.
Okay, here's my question. You work in influencer marketing, the last time I checked.
I do.
Does that mean that when you see influencers posting content, you're seeing the mechanic behind it and it does not work on you? Does influencer marketing work on you? And do you think it works on people that work at Go? In the same way?
We can see the creative behind it and we can see what the ultimate goal of that thing is to do. Like when we're trying to build user-generated content, we know exactly what we're trying to do. We are trying to get people to create content that is going to flood socials of people that we're not actually paying to do that. You know, we're trying to get them to dilute the social landscape where we can get our brand's message out to a wider audience when we're calling for people to say recreate a video or recreate an image. That's the whole point of that. Whereas me and like other people at Go will see that and go, right, well, I know what they're trying to do here. They're trying to take control, which isn't a negative thing. That's how social media should be used.
I often sit through films and think about how certain scenes were constructed or filmed.
Oh, yeah.
And occasionally that can dampen the experience of watching something.
I've enjoyed the fact that on Disney Plus, they've now got a thing where when you start it, it says this film contains product placement, and I'm always just watching to see what product is it that's been placed and things like that. And next thing you know, you'll see like a table or something like that in the Avengers or something like that, and there'll be a Pepsi there. Product placement, Coca-Cola, bang, see? They're everywhere.
007, Bond, they had, was it Carlsberg or Heineken?
Yep, lovely Daniel, just hold it right there, just a couple more, half a second more, lovely.
The one that I really got tied onto that I was like, this is like when I was young, and I was like, this is marketing right here. I watched Little Nicky, Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I remember.
And there's a massive scene in that where they start talking about Popeye's chicken.
Put it in your mouth.
This is product placement. Back in the 90s, they used to make a joke of the product placement.
Contractor, no. I will not bow to any sponsor.
And just break the fourth wall like bang.
Sorry you feel that way, but basically it's the nature of the beast.
Maybe I'm wrong on this one, but for me, the beast doesn't include selling out.
Social media in a way is doing that, but I think that people are a little bit more savvy that adverts do exist on these platforms compared to films. Like it's a real odd one, it's a real interesting one, but really the premise is exactly the same. Here's some fantastic content that you're going to absolutely love, and people have taken their time to edit, direct and star in it, and everyone's been paid to create this content, and then we've got to pay for it somehow, so here's the ads.
One interesting thing I was listening to recently was the fact that people have been marketed like products. So Ronald Reagan was apparently sold to the American people like they would sell a packet of cigarettes.
Why would we ever want to return to where we were less than 4 short years ago?
Mate, politics and marketing just go hand in hand. Have you ever watched the series The Thick of It?
Oh yeah.
No filters, Emma. First thoughts. We're policy jamming here.
Okay, 24/7 Parliament.
Pay the unemployed to drive ambulances.
Free thermals for the elderly.
Free apples.
Free coffins.
Reduce the deficit with spending cuts.
Those things actually happen, you know? Those things happen. They put together plans and, you know, policies which they know are going to be fantastic for the people, and people are going to go, oh my God, I love this. This is fantastic. The emperors of Rome, when things weren't going well, what did they offer people? They offered people food and games. Here's free food, and we're going to put on as many games as we can in the Colosseum. What happened with coronavirus when people weren't happy and they were really get into it? Let's put the football back on and let's give people money off their food. It's not a new thing. We've been doing it for years. My God, what is my life and what has it become?
Are you having an existential crisis?
No, not really.